Good evening and welcome to Just Event Online News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlines. Shettima inaugurates NISO board. Nigeria moves to unlock climate fund. Spur green investment. Federal government, EU partner to tackle textile waste. IG orders deployment of assets, tactical squads in Plateau. Nigeria loses $360 million as 16,000 doctors moved abroad. Alake orders illegal miners out of Zamfara. Police partner Interpol on regional security, data sharing. Ayedatiwa dissolves Ondo Football Agency Board. Now the news in details. Vice President Kashim Shettima has inaugurated the board of the Nigerian Independent System Operator Limited at the State House in Abuja, marking a pivotal step in the federal government's efforts to restructure and strengthen Nigeria's electricity sector. The 11-member board, chaired by legal and financial expert Dr. Adesegun Akin Olugbade, is tasked with overseeing the operational and market independence of NISO, which will now manage critical aspects of Nigeria's electricity supply chain, including grid stability, system operations, power dispatch, and market coordination. In a bold step to integrate sustainability into Nigeria's economic framework, the federal government has committed to fully operationalizing the Climate Change Fund, a pivotal financial vehicle aimed at advancing the country's green transition and climate resilience goals. The commitment was made by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, during a high-level meeting in Abuja with the Director General of the Nigeria Climate Change Council, Nkiruka Madueke. The European Union, in collaboration with the federal government, is advancing efforts to promote circularity in the fashion and textile industry as part of the global push for a zero-waste future under the United Nations agenda. Speaking at Nigeria's commemoration of the International Zero Waste Day, European Union Ambassador to Nigeria and ECOWAS emphasized the urgent need to tackle the staggering waste produced by the textile industry. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has ordered the immediate and comprehensive deployment of police tactical assets to troubling communities in Plateau State. In a statement on Wednesday morning, the Force Public Relations Officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, said the deployment was in response to the series of attacks and killings that have plagued some communities in the North Central. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Pate, has said over 16,000 Nigerian doctors have left the country in the last 5 to 7 years to seek greener pastures in other countries. The minister also lamented that nurses and midwives who left have almost thinned the number of healthcare workers in the country. The federal government has warned illegal miners to immediately vacate all sites in Zamfara, emphasizing that all mining activities remain suspended until the release of standard operating procedures to guide the resumption of exploration in that state. The Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alake, gave the warning following reports of recent lead poisoning in Bungudu local government area of the state. Alake commended the government of Zamfara for deploying emergency services to the area and called for more collaboration between the state and officials of the ministry in order to enhance internal security and law enforcement capabilities. The Nigerian Police Force has partnered the International Criminal Police Organization. Inspector General of Police, Kade Egbetokun, who doubles as the chairman of the West African Chiefs of Police Committee, said this when he received a delegation from Interpol, led by Mr. Siri Gaut at the force headquarters, Abuja. The IGP said the visit is aimed at strengthening the cooperation between the Nigerian police force and notify the police of the handling over of West African Police Information System. The governor of Ondo State, Lucky Ayedatiwa, has approved the dissolution of the management board of the Ondo State Football Agency. This was contained in a statement issued by the governor's chief press secretary, Ebenezer Adenia, on Wednesday. The governor has, however, immediately set up a caretaker committee to manage the affairs of the agency. And that'll be all on Just Event Online News at 9. Here is the recap of the story. Shatima inaugurates NISO board. Nigeria moves to unlock climate fund. Federal government, EU, partner to tackle textile waste. IG orders deployment of assets, tactical squad in Plateau. Nigeria loses $366 million as 16,000 doctors move abroad. Alake orders illegal miners out of Zamfara. Police partner Interpol on regional security, data sharing. Ayedatiwa serves Ondo Football Agency Board. Thank you for watching Just Event Online News. Remember, what is worth doing is worth doing well. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tap at Just Event Online. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Anifat Ismail. Good night.